لان مؤلفاتها وكتبها وبحوثها وطلابها اللي هو احنا والدكتوره اسماء والدكتور قدران وكل الناس اللي قاعده دي كلنا الحمد لله تتلمذنا على يديها وتعلمنا منها الاخلاق والالتزام ويعني المصداقيه قبل ان نتعلم العلم. احنا بنشكر الله سبحانه وتعالى على انه اتاح لنا الفرصه، لان ده رزق، كل حاجه في الدنيا رزق، ربنا بيرزق الانسان يعني. ان ربنا سبحانه وتعالى رزقنا استاذتنا الغاليه العالمه الجليله الاستاذه الدكتوره عاطف علي شعير، يعني ان نتتلمذ على ايديها ونعرف بعد كده نبقى نمشي في الدنيا ازاي ونقابل الناس ازاي ونكلم الناس ازاي ومتى نقسو ومتى نحب ومتى يعني وهكذا. فالاستاذ ليس فقط علم، والاستاذ ليس فقط درجه علميه. الاستاذ مدرسه كبيره الناس بتتعلم منه، تتعلم منه ازاي بيدرس. حتى من يعني انا فاكر واحنا لسه معيدين صغيرين دكتور عاطف كانت تلمنا حواليها انت يا ولد ايه ده هندل نفسك البس كذا، وانت يا بنت تعملي مش عارف ايه. والله بجد انا بحمد بالله يعني وانا متوضي. فحتى الحاجات الصغيره دي اللي بتخلي الواحد يعني ودي حاجات من الدين. شوف الرسول عليه افضل الصلاه والسلام كان بيدعو الى ذلك، يدعو الملبس الجميل، المظهر الجميل، الخلق الجميل وهكذا. فبنشكر حضرتك استاذتنا الجليله الاستاذه الدكتوره عاطف شعير، واحنا فرحانين والعيد 10 اعياد بوجودها معانا. ويعني كذلك من الفأل او حسن الطالع انه من التلميذات الجميلات لاستاذتنا الدكتوره عاطف شعير سعاده الاستاذه الدكتوره عميده الكليه الاستاذه الدكتوره اسماء عبد المنعم، الاستاذه الجميله علما وخلقا. اهو يعني ما حدش يختلف اهو. وطبعا احنا بنشكر حضراتكم جميعا وبنشكر الباحثه بنتنا الباحثه العزيزه نانسى جمال النجار اللي هي جمعتنا الجامعه دي على خير ان شاء الله، وان شاء الله مناقشه حلوه تستمتعوا بها جميعا ونسعد بها، والباحثه تسعد ان شاء الله على الشغل الجميل اللي هي عاملاه. ويعني بنشكر كل الحضور، الاستاذ الدكتور بدران عبد الحميد حسن، الاستاذ الدكتور يحيى، الاستاذ الدكتور محمد الزين، الاستاذ الدكتور جمال، الاستاذ الدكتوره ميرفت، والاستاذ الدكتوره سماح، والاستاذه الدكتوره اقولها بالفرنساوي ازاي دي؟ ايوه خلاص هي اللي قالت الدكتوره رحاب جوهر اللي هي لها يعني اكثر الجهد في يعني احنا كنا مع بعض بنشرف على الرساله دي، واشكرك جدا دكتوره رحاب بجد يعني. وعلى بركه الله بنرحب بكم جميعا وباهل الباحثه والضيوف وسعاده مدير الكليه المهندس احمد زكي وربنا يشفيك، واهلا بكم جميعا. وعلى بركه الله هنبدا وقائع المناقشه. استاذتنا طبعا استاذه الدكتوره عاطف شعير ستقدم للباحثه وهترقص الجلسه. وعلياء ما تاخرناش اكتر من كده. خلاص.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد، طبعا الكلام اللي قاله الدكتور علي ده كلام جميل قوي قوي، وأنا والله في منتهى السعادة بوجودي. سعيدة 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 لأني بقالي مدة كبيرة ما جيتش المنصورة، ولا شفت أهل المنصورة، ولا شفت أولادي الحلوين كلهم اللي كبروا وعجزوني أنا كمان.
لا احنا نعجز حضرتك. لا
والله، وانهم دلوقتي كبروا وبقينا قاعدين على المنصه سوا وبنشتغل سوا في نفس الكارير. This is a very nice opportunity for me and for everybody فأنا سعيدة بهذا الوجود. وطبعا أنا بشكر مين؟ بشكر الطالبة نانسي على هي اللي جمعتنا، انت اللي جمعتنا، والضحكة الحلوة اللي هي حطها رسمها على وجهها الجميل ده. فأنا بشكركم جميعا، ومش عارفة أقول لكم إيه غير إن أنا سعيدة بوجودي هنا معكم يعني بصراحة. Thank you very much. And now طالبة نانسي جمال علي النجار، حاصلة على الليسانس في الآداب والتربية شعبة اللغة الإنجليزية بتقدير عام جيد جدا عام 2011 من كلية التربية جامعة طنطا. الدبلومة المهنية في التربية تخصص لغة إنجليزية بتقدير عام جيد جدا 2012 من كلية التربية جامعة طنطا. الدبلومة الخاصة في التربية تخصص مناهج وتدريس برضه بتقدير عام جيد جدا عام 2013 من تربية طنطا. وافق مجلس القسم مناهج والتدريس بتاريخ 21/3/2015 والكلية في 15/4/2015 والجامعة في 15/6/2015 على تهيئة وتسجيلها لدرجة الماجستير في التربية قسم مناهج وطرق تدريس بموضوع فاعلية الاستراتيجيات القائمة على عادات العقل في تنمية مهارات الكتابة باللغة الإنجليزية وفاعلية الذات لدى تلاميذ المرحلة الإعدادية تحت إشراف أستاذ دكتور علي عبدالسميع محمد قورة أستاذ المناهج وطرق التدريس المتفرغ بالكلية، دكتورة رحاب حمدته أبوالغبط جوهر مدرس المناهج وطرق التدريس بالكلية. وافق مجلس الكلية قسم مناهج وطرق التدريس بتاريخ 28/5/2016 والكلية في 13/6/2016 والجامعة في 29/6/2016 على تشكيل لجنة المناقشة والحكم على الرسالة على الوجه التالي: أستاذة الدكتورة عواطف علي شهير أستاذ المناهج وطرق التدريس المتفرغ بكلية الدراسات التربوية جامعة القاهرة، أستاذ دكتور علي عبدالسميع محمد قورة أستاذ المناهج وطرق التدريس المتفرغ بكلية جامعة المنصورة، أستاذ الدكتورة أسماء عبد المنعم مصطفى محمود أستاذ المناهج وطرق التدريس وعميد كلية تربية المنصورة. قررت اللجنة مناقشة الطالبة نانسي جمال علي النجار مناقشة ثانية يوم الخميس اليوم الموافق 14/7 بقاعة أستاذ دكتور رشدي تحرير كلية التربية جامعة المنصورة. والآن we would like to hear from you Nancy a short synopsis not exceeding 15 minutes please. Okay? Go ahead.
First of all, English is one of the most common languages in the world. The primary aim of English language teaching is to develop communicative competence to help learners reduce either written or oral language, which is correct and appropriate in social situations. Actually, no skill is more important than English. But all the four skills are important. But why writing? A person can communicate a great number of messages to all kinds of readers through writing. So, pupils need regular opportunities at school to practice writing in all subjects. During the researchers' work as an English teacher in a school, it was found that pupils need improvement in some writing skills. It may be due to adopting traditional writing strategies. The researcher wanted to help pupils deal with writing habitually to think in English and express their thinking through writing. Because writing is closely related to thinking, and the clear thinking leads to a good quality writing. Habits of mind are the characteristics of what intelligent people do when they are confronted with problems. Actually, habits of mind were commonly used in physics, science, and math studies, but recently it's time to focus on brain and mind-based methods to develop the English language. There are 16 habits of mind. No one is expected to focus on all the 16 habits of mind. In this study, the researcher chose just 6 habits of mind to be integrated in the curriculum and in the classroom teaching. These habits of mind were applying best knowledge to new situations, striving for accuracy and precision, questioning and posing problems, metacognition habit, communicating with clarity, gathering data through all senses. The problem of the study was stated as second-year prep pupils need improvement in their writing skills. Since habits of mind seem to help the pupils learn how to develop a critical stance with their work and to promote the pupils' ability to tackle the learning process, the current study aimed at investigating the impact of using some habits of mind-based strategies to improve second-year prep pupils' EFL writing skills and their self-efficacy. The main question of the study was, do habits of mind-based strategies develop the following sub-questions were derived from that main question. What are the habits of mind strategies most suitable for enhancing EFL writing for second-year prep pupils? What is the impact of habits of mind-based strategies on developing second-year prep pupils' EFL writing skills? What is the impact of habits of mind-based strategies on enhancing second-year prep pupils' self-efficacy? The present study is supposed to contribute to enriching the field of English learning and teaching with strong intelligent habits of mind-based strategies, raising the awareness of English teachers about the necessity of applying and training pupils on strategies that activate their minds and thinking skills, enriching the field of research on habits of mind-based strategies training. This study was delimited to a sample of the second-year prep pupils, some habits of mind-based strategies necessary for developing second-year prep pupils' writing skills, and some writing sub-skills needed for the target participants, such as conventions, coherence, word choice, organization, and description. The study adopted the quasi-experimental design, using two groups, an experimental group and a control group. The experimental group received the habits of mind-based strategies training, while the control group received the regular teaching method. Both groups received a pre- and post-writing test and self-efficacy scale. Participants of the study were two second-year prep classes. One class consisted of 30 pupils, comprised the experimental group and received habits of mind strategy training. The other class consisted of 30 pupils also served as a control group and received only the regular teaching. The instruments used in the study were a checklist for determining the habits of mind necessary for developing the second-year prep pupils' writing skills, an EFL writing test for assessing the pupils' writing skill, and a self-efficacy scale for assessing the pupils' self-efficacy. The training consisted of 2 units. Each lesson included 4 lessons and plus extra 2 sessions for the pre- and post-writing test and self-efficacy scale. So in general, the training consisted of 10 lessons. Every lesson included questions to activate pupil thinking, activities to improve some habits of mind, taking notes, and writing. The training lessons proceeded with the following stages. First, feedback. It's strange to start with the feedback stage, but feedback here means revising and checking the pupils' homework and listening to the pupils' problems. Preparation. In this stage, the pupils were demanded to listen to others with understanding and to be engaged in a conversation in order to take notes. Before writing, in this stage, the pupils' thinking was activated. In every session, 2 or 3 strategies were presented, then the strategy was explained and defined. Pupils here in this stage were asked to practice the strategies suitable to this stage, such as mind mapping or preparing the questions to post in the parking lot area in the classroom. During writing in this stage, the researcher had to guide the pupils during the writing and to indicate to them how to write in a clear and precise way. Then post-writing, in this stage, the pupils' comprehension of the habits of mind strategies was evaluated. Home assignment, the basic aim of this stage was to expose pupils to a wider range of writing and to practicing more habits of mind which can improve their thinking and consequently improve their self-efficacy. The strategies used during the training week. First, the reporter's notebook. In this strategy, the researcher identified a situation or a story for discussion, asked the pupils if they need more information. Finally, pupils wrote a topic based on facts and information at hand. Thinking questions. The researcher used this strategy to activate the pupil thinking before writing, not just write without thinking or generating any creative ideas. The researcher asked them some questions like, what do you know about the topic? What questions do you have about the topic? How can you write on this topic? Artful thinking palette. The basic aim of this strategy was to guide the pupils and provide them with a framework to consider different aspects and thinking modes during the writing and while gathering data. Mind maps. Mind maps is well known in metacognition habit. As we can see in the picture, in this strategy, pupils were divided into groups. They were asked to generate a list of ideas, sort their ideas by importance, and then connect their ideas in order to make a map of it. Finally, the barking growth strategy. It's a good strategy for developing a question attitude and encouraging the pupils to think differently. This strategy was used in two ways during the training. First, it was used in the brainstorming stage by picking an everyday topic, asking the pupils to brainstorm a list of questions about the topic, and finally the researcher tried to discover the answers of these questions with the pupils. Finally, it also used in the post-writing stage. The results of the research. It was found that the pre-writing test score of the experimental group equaled 18.27, while the post-writing test score of the experimental group in general, the result in general indicated that the habits of mind-based strategies training improved the second year prep pupils' EFL writing skills and their self-defense. Finally, I would like to acknowledge the contribution of the following sincere persons throughout the study. First, Dr. Ali Ura. Actually, Doctor, you are an inspirer, an empowerer, and an encourager. Thanks, Doctor, for supporting me throughout the study and for being a great father for all researchers. I would also like to acknowledge the gratitude of Dr. Rahab. Thanks, Dr. Rahab, for supporting me during the study and for insightful guidance on every taking step of the research. With you, Dr. Rahab. Dr. Awatif, I appreciate your coming. Really, it's a great honor for me to stand today in front of a great experienced person like you. Thanks for coming all this distance for me. Dr. Asma, our Dean, really I'm very proud that you are our Dean. You're the most beautiful Dean ever. Thanks for accepting to discuss my I acknowledge also the contribution of my father and my mother. Thanks for everything. I don't know what to say, but thanks for everything and for supporting me during my lifetime. And thanks for my husband, who is not here today.
Thank you, Nancy, for this brief synopsis. And I may say that Okay, I'll start. I enjoyed reading your topic. Your topic is an excellent topic. برضه لأنه I'm working, I'm thinking, and